morning. This is December 11th and we are in BBA section A. And a week ago in our previous class, can someone remind me what we were doing? Can you remind me what we were doing in the previous class? No idea. You have no idea what we were doing in the previous class, right? No idea? You don't know? Yeah. Okay. You made a presentation and then I just started introducing the third chapter, Mass Media and Technology. We read the chapter opening paragraph which says that in this chapter, hey, well, bad to the family, go to some other. What is correct? Huh? दिमाग लगा वो रहे ना क्या बसा सर क्लास में के मासा बाजार में और जब पे गाड़ी के बारे में बढ़े बोले फिर सब बता रहे हैं कार तेरी दिन समझता है हमने सिखा आगे थे ना कार में तिम्रो फैमिली ले तेरी सिखाऊं दे ना क्लास में सुनने पड़ता हमारा फैमिली को शुद्ध बेइज्जत कर सकते बाहरी करो नॉर्मल बिहेवियर करो. Okay, so we said that in chapter 3 we will read about the content of mass media, about the function of mass media and effect of mass media. Three things: the content, the function and the effect. And we also said that we will consider the possibilities of technology and limitations. Content, function, effect. We will explore these three things. And we will consider technology. I will focus on two things. What is possible using technology and what is the limitation of technology. Right? Now, without wasting our time, we'll move to the first essay on page 137. The first essay on page 137. Computers and the pursuit of happiness, right? By David Galanter. So the question which this essay raises is what makes us happy? The central question which this essay raises is what makes us happy? And it considers a number of answers. For example, does wealth make us happy? It considers. Does information make us happy? It raises this question. Or does technology make us happy? Because using technology we can earn wealth. Using technology we can get a lot of information. Today we have internet, we have Google, and we can know anything. And using computers and other technology, we can also earn a lot of money. Right? So here is the question, what makes us happy? And he says that no, wealth cannot make us happy. He uses a word wealth threshold, and uses another word as information threshold. He brings the law of economics, the law of morality. Come in. And he says that up to certain extent, an increase in wealth can bring an increase in happiness. Okay. To a certain extent, an increase in your information or your knowledge can make you happy. Okay. But there is a limitation. There is a limitation to this. There is a threshold. After you cross the threshold, the amount of wealth does not matter. The amount of information does not matter. Because additional wealth or additional information does not increase your happiness. Now the question comes, what makes us happiness then? If wealth and information makes us happy only to a certain extent, what makes us happy after that? And if you see in paragraph 3, line number 3, I'll read. He writes, we have always needed food, clothing, shelter, possessions. He says, we always need food, we always need clothing, we always need shelter, we always need possessions. Then he writes, and above all, we always need each other. Look what he says. He says, above all, we always need each other. So this is where he answers the question, what makes us happy? Right? Does technology make us happy? Does wealth make us happy? Does information make us happy? He says no. What makes us happy is each other. So it is a human being that can make another human being happy. Will you marry a robot that is billionaire? No. She says no. Even if the robot is billionaire, she won't marry. Because the robot may have money, but it doesn't have feelings and emotions. It doesn't have that sensation which human beings have. Right? Okay. That's all about the essay. I have taught you the essay. Now let me get into the essay and show you how is this essay structured. Okay, this is an argumentative essay. Right? It takes a position. It takes a position on an issue. The position is the issue is the effect of technology, right, on human happiness. So what he does, the writer begins with a general belief. What is that belief? You see in the first paragraph here, he writes, in the recent years, we have been notified almost continuously that we are living in an information age. So people argue that today we are living in information age due to the internet technology. This is what others say. And they were right. Mankind, it is suggested, has completed a sort of phase shift. So he says that people think that there is a phase shift. Agricultural phase, industrial phase, and information phase. Agricultural phase was a solid phase when solid equipments were used. Industrial phase was a liquid phase when gas steam was used. Steam. Or let's say machinery, refined machinery. And information is when gas, it is gaseous, so fluent, right? This is what people say. And then he writes, look, the solid agricultural age was replaced 2 centuries ago by the liquid industrial age. So this replaced this, right? Then he writes, which has now given way to the gaseous age of information. Everyone says so. I said, it begins with general belief. Everyone says so, but is it true? And then he raises question on this belief. He raises question on this belief. Right? How? Look, has an old age ended? And are we, thanks to computers and internet, living in a new age? So now he raises 3 questions. He raises three questions. Question 1. What does he write? Has an old age ended and are we in a new age because of computer or internet technology? First question. Second question is computers have been around for roughly half century. Okay. Have computers been good or bad for mankind? Second question. And then third question is, are they likely to do? Third question. Are they likely to do good or evil in coming 50 years? So he raises three questions. Are we in a new age because of computers? Have computers been good or bad for mankind in the past? Will they be good or bad in the future? And what does he do then? Look at the structure of the essay. He raises these three questions in paragraph 1, and you will see that from paragraph 2, he divides his essay into sections. Sections 1, paragraph 2 to 13. Paragraph 2 to 13. Section 2. Paragraph 14 to 24. Section 3. Paragraph 25 to 37. It's a long essay. It is almost 37 paragraphs. Now, he develops his argument that it is not technology that makes us happy, rather it is human beings that make us happy. We are happy when we are with someone, not when we are at the mobile phone. Even iPhone 14 Pro Max will not make you happy. You will be calling someone with the phone, and you will like to be with them, right? He says technology rather creates a bar between people. Technology rather makes us unhappy because technology creates virtual reality. Technology creates virtual reality, right? And it is not virtual reality that makes you happy. It is the natural reality that makes you happy. Okay. Now, let's get into section 1 and see quickly how does he develop this first question. What was the question? The first question that he asked was, has an old age ended? Are we living in a new age due to internet? And you will see that तिम्रो थुप्रैजना एकासँग बोलेर बसिरहेको छ कति नालायक छ तिम्रो संस्कारै छैन तिम्रो कस्तो के गर घरमा के सिकाउँछौ तिमीहरू मैले यो भिडियो तिम्रो बुवाआमाले हेरोस् भन्न चाहन्छु कि आई वान्ट टु प्याट टु टिच म भिडियो तपाईँले के सिकाएको बच्चा बच्चीलाई प्लिज तपाईँ हेर्नु भएको छ भने म दुःख लाग्यो के बच्चा बच्चीलाई संस्कार त सिकाइदिनुहोस् न हो क्लासमा I want them to watch it and listen to me. क्लासमा टिचरले कुनै बुझाएर सुन्नु त पर्यो नि के इम्पोर्टेन्ट कुरा जस्तो गफहरू पर्ने बेला आपसमा के मैले चाहिँ पढाएको थिएँ मैले त्यस्तो योभन्दा जरुरी त्यो के कुरा छ त्यहाँ प्लिज अभिभावकहरू बस यतिको सिकाइदिनुहोस् ल क्लासमा सुन्नलाई सिकाइदिनुहोस् घरमा I want your parents to watch it please. They should watch it. के भइरहेछ क्लासमा भने बच्चाले के भइरहेछ भने त्यो त सुन्नु पर्यो नि क्लासमा कोही कुरा बुझाइरहेको छु सरकारै छैन मन लागेको बाहिर गएर बस्नुहोस् न मन लागेन बाहिर गएर बस्नुहोस् डिस्टर्ब चाहिँ नगर्नुहोस् ओके तपाईँलाई पढ्नु मन लाग्यो बाहिर गएर बस्नु न नआउनुहोस् क्लासमा बाध्य पारेछ जबरजस्ती गरिरहेछ क्लास आएर बस्नुलाई सो वाट इज इट डु at the beginning of each paragraph he directly answers this question. For example, if you see paragraph 2 he answers the first question. How does he answer? Let's read. We are not in an information age and computers and the internet are not a revolutionary development in human history. This is the position it takes. Question? Now answer. We are not in an information age, and then he says computers and the internet are not a revolutionary development in human history. Look, question, right? Question. Now, answer. Now this answer takes a position on the issue. The answer takes a position. What position? No, we are not in an information age. And computers are not a revolutionary development. This is a position. That's why I said this is a position essay. Question. Now this answer is also known as a thesis statement, or we also call it an argument, or we also call it a major claim in writing. We can call this as a thesis statement or an argument or a major claim. Now what does it do? If you see from paragraph 3, from para 3 to 13, para 3 to 13, he develops this idea. Paragraph 3 to 13, he develops this idea. Now this development will form the discussion section of the essay. It will form the discussion section. तिम्रो कोही पनि हल्ला नगरे मैले एकदमै रिस उठ्यो मलाई म पिट्न सक्छु अहिले तिमीलाई अन क्यामेरा बोलिरहेको छु म मैले खप्न सकिनँ भने म आई क्यान बिट यु, बी भेरी केयरफुल। मैले अघिबाट भनिरहेको छु, सुन, डिस्टर्ब नगर, एक आपसँग नबोल भनिरहेको छु मैले। र मानेन भने अहिले फेरि नराम्रो हुन्छ है, फेरि होस गरेर बस। ओके, सो he takes a position and then he develops this position in paragraphs from 3 to 13. Let's see number 3. Look, now he develops this idea that we are not in a new age. In the old industrial age, coal, steel and concrete mattered. In the new age, information counts. Yet, it is obvious that coal, steel and concrete still count. Look, the idea. See how he structures his argument. If you see sentence 1 in paragraph 3, what does he say? He says that in the old age, in the old industrial age, 3 things counted. What? Coal, steel, concrete, right? In the new age, information counts. And he says that today in new age, what counts is information, data. Today what counts is data. Right? तपाईसँग 1 लाख मान्छेको इमेल छ, तपाईले 50 लाख कमाउन सक्नुहुन्छ। 1 लाख मान्छेको इमेल कुनै कम्पनीले बेच्नुस्। तपाई टिकटक खोल्नुस्, 10 लाख फलोवर बनाउनुस्, तपाईले 1 करोड रुपैयाँ कमाउन सक्नुहुन्छ। बेच्नुस्। तपाईँ फेसबुक पेजै खोल्नुस्, 10 लाख फलोवर बनाउनुस्, एउटा कम्पनीले पेज तपाईँ किन्छ। किन त? बिकज इन्फर्मेसन इज इम्पोर्टेन्ट। तपाईको पेज किन्छ, विज्ञापन हाल्छ त्यहाँ। तपाईँ युट्युबमा 1000 सब्सक्राइबर बनाउनुस् र 1000 सब्सक्राइबरले तपाईको भिडियोलाई 4 पटक मिनिमम हेरिदियो भने 4000 सब्सक्राइबर भयो, 4000 भ्यू भयो। 1000 सब्सक्राइबरले 4000 भ्यूज बनाएपछि तपाईको च्यानल मोनेटाइज हुन सुरु गर्छ। त्यो त पहिला हुँदैन, पैसा पाउनुहुन्न। किन कि 1000 मान्छेले 4000 भ्यूज गरिसकेपछि त्यहाँ विज्ञापन बज्न सुरु हुन्छ। अब युट्युब विज्ञापन हाल्छ कम्पनीको। यसले के देखायो? We are in a new information age. But this author, Galanter, says no, and his argument is not fully acceptable. हामीले यसको कुरा मान्न सक्दैनौँ, because he wrote this essay when in 2001. It is 2022. 21 years have passed, and there has already been a computer revolution. So what he says in this essay is not fully acceptable. Then look what it says. Yet, sentence 1, then sentence 2. How does sentence begin? Yet. So you have sentence 1, you have the contrast marker yet, and you have sentence 2. So this idea is opposite to this idea. Look, we need coal, steel, concrete, we need information, and look what it says. Yet, it is obvious that coal, steel and concrete still count just as much as they ever did. We have always needed food, clothing, shelter, possessions. So he says that in the past we needed them, even today we need them. But we cannot live only with coal to warm us. We cannot live only with steel to create shelters for us. We cannot live with concrete to create shelter for us. What we need of all these three, what we need is we need each other. He clearly maintains the position, right? Then we always will look, the auxiliary verb is italicized. We always will need those things, and the information revolution will never lessen our need by a half hair's breadth. So whom are we kidding? What No view cyber billionaire ever uses billions to buy information. This is disagreeable. Today, people spend billions to get information. Today, people spend billions to buy data. So his argument is not acceptable. Whoever worried about poverty because he would be unable to keep his family well informed. Yes, you will be poor if you do not have right information. I'll give an example. I have my salary account in Nepal Bank, in Kirtipur branch, and my salary account is not authenticated by the department. It's a saving account. So I get 7% interest per annum on my money there. But I came to know that if I can turn my account from saving into salary account, I'll get 9.33% interest. I didn't know this thing. Somebody told me. I went to my office, made a letter recommending that my account should be converted into salary account, and now I get 9.33% interest in my money. Whereas for the last 10 years, 7 years, I was getting 7.33. So do you see, I am earning more money now. I am earning 3% higher interest rate because I got the information that if I convert my account into salary account, I'll pay higher interest rate. So his argument that information can't decrease poverty is wrong. Rather, I'll say you will remain poorer if you don't have proper information. Right? If you get right information, you can use that information for economic gain and you can be richer. Next paragraph. Look what it says. Not long ago, I saw a rented U-Haul trailer. In foreign countries, when you go to shopping in the market, then you buy a refrigerator or a big item, then you can't take it home in your car. So you get a trailer, U-Haul trailer. You can connect it with your car and you can pull home. So they have a trailer available in the market. You put the luggage in the trailer and you connect the trailer with your tie the trailer with your car or pickup and you just take home. Okay. And at the side of this trailer, you will see this writing, U-Haul trailer. U means Y-O-U-U. Haul means you take it, you push it, you pull it. You haul with the inevitable web address in big letters on the side, uhaul.com. So what is .com? .com means commerce. Com means commerce. So if a website has com, it is a commerce website. So .com is the best example of information age, right? When computers started these domains, .com domains, we have .org domain, we have .edu domain, we have .com domain, and .com domains mainly focus on buying and selling information, right? Web address in big letters on the side, your.com. The information is in 9 easy characters. Yes, it is convenient to check a website for information about trailers for rent. But look, every time you see the structure, there is an idea, right? And there is a big word, but. And you have another idea. But, look here. But the internet will can never change our need for physical stuff or trailers to haul it around. 50 years from now, it may be possible to download artistically designed experience. Look how truly he says. Today, Elon Musk is planning to implant Neuralink chips in human brain within 6 months. And he says that he wants to be the first donor or first volunteer to implant chips in his mind. And he says that if you implant the chips in mind, a blind person by birth can see. And somebody having, paralysis can walk. Design experience and beam them via trick signals into your brain. To many people, this will sound like a junior grade of hell. But some technologists think of it as a coming attraction. Coming attraction means when you when you go to movies, every Friday, the theaters change a next movie. This is a tradition. Every Friday in Hollywood, Bollywood, everywhere, new movies are shown every Friday, right? So they publicize, they advertise, coming attraction next week. The interesting fact remains, virtual gourmet food will make you feel full, but will not keep you from starving. If you watch Mama on screen, 3D screen, you may feel that you're satisfied, but you will keep starving. Then, virtual heat will make you feel warm, but will not keep you from freezing. It's winter today, and you can't just watch ACs on television and feel warm. Virtual sex will make you feel satisfied in the sense that a pig feels satisfied. If you need sex, you can watch pornography is available, if available, and you can have sexual satisfaction. But that is like being an animal. Because in that satisfaction of sex through pornography, you don't have another person as a human being alive with you. You have a screen. So what he says, virtual reality cannot make us happy in true sense. Virtual reality cannot make us happy in true sense. We need real food. We can't eat on the screen. But what Gallanter doesn't realize is that the way we acquire food changes with technology. Today, you go online and you order food and they deliver to your doorstep. This is what he doesn't realize. But he says later on that yes, production of food is same, but distribution has changed. Distribution of food has changed. Distribution of clothes has changed. Making of homes has changed because of technology, right? Then look what he says. About computers in particular, believers in a new information age make 3 arguments. So in paragraph 5, what does it do? Look what it does in paragraph 5. Paragraph 5. In paragraph 5, he responds to possible objection to his argument. He responds to possible objection. What is that objection? Look here. Those who disagree with him, they say 3 arguments. They say it is a new age. Okay. It is a new age because now 3 arguments come up. What are they? Computer networks can we have sophisticated machine to create, store and deliver information. Look, today we have machine that can create information, that can store information, and that can deliver information. Argument 1. Second, computer networks can overcome geography. Second argument. Look, computer networks can overcome geography. Then machines can act intelligently. Third argument. Machines can act intelligently. So people who think we are in an information age, they bring these arguments. Now in paragraph 6 and 7 and 8 and 9, paragraph 6, 7, 8, 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. In these 4 paragraphs, he answers the argument. And look how did he answer. Let's quickly see. I'll stop here for today. Now what I'm going to do is, I will upload the video where I taught this essay in online class. In online class. And in online class, we read this essay line by line. And we explained everything. I will upload the video on my channel this afternoon. You watch the videos I upload. And when you come to class tomorrow, come with full understanding of the essay. I will not teach rest of the essay in the class. I will rather run a discussion in the class. Because I cannot complete this course by teaching like this line by line every day. So what do? I have told you the argument, I have told you the structure. Now this afternoon I will upload the video where I teach or taught this essay online class 2 years back. You watch it in the channel and understand, read, and tomorrow when you come to class, come with a clear understanding of this, okay? And whatever questions you have, I will answer them. Any questions? And do not irritate the teacher when he's teaching. Do not irritate. I cannot tolerate that you ignore when your teacher is explaining a point. When teachers say something, you should intrinsically be motivated to listen to them. Okay? Thank you so much.